Hope everyone's back with some stuff. Okay, we have... Where the fuck did you sneak up on?
Very strange.
So, why was Sayaka in your room when she was killed? Could it be because you are the culprit? No, you got it all wrong. Sayaka and I switched rooms late night. He didn't even try to hide a suspicion on his face. Even if you would say it's absolute truth, you're still responsible for her death, wouldn't you say? Huh? After all, she wouldn't have died if she hadn't switched rooms with you, right? Good. The reason Sayaka was killed is because I suggested we switch rooms. She dead because of me? Then it should have been me that died. Well, I can say right now that is a possibility. If that's really true, then am I short? Like, this is in my forward area. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Seems like...
Something doesn't seem right. The Monokuma file says Sayaka was killed in your room. I just can't stop thinking about it. Could it be the nameplate? Very strange. Mr. Nayagi, what was Miss Maizuna doing in your room? Let me just say this. I absolutely will not allow you to dispose of any evidence in the trash room. Do you really think I'm guilty? Trash room. No. Okay, there's a lot of stuff here. Even here there's a damn monitor. What is this? It looks like some kind of switch. I wonder what it does. Nice. There's a sturdy gate here, no way to get past.
Monokuma appears!
It's the end of the line! The trash room! This is where all the trash in school eventually winds up. How do you get this gate open?
No, you can't go any further!
No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in. Cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further!
Who's on cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further!
He just repeated to himself. This is stupid. It'd be faster to just go around and ask the others.
No, you can't go any further!
Cleaning duty has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. There's a hatch on the floor. Rattle, rattle. The door won't budge. It must be locked. Nice. Whoever behind this is using this camera observer investigation to force a situation like this. What the hell do they want from us? What's this? No. Actually, yeah. No. The fishes are up to something. There's a fish. I have a bunch of the fish swimming around. Can't imagine what to do with that case. I'm on to you, fishes. The door won't budge. It must be locked. Laundry. The streets are hanging to dry, but they have nothing to do with it going on. This shit here doesn't have no little space either. The hunger machine, nothing help here. Okay. I'm guessing we don't get anything from here. But we know the knife is from there. And we have to watch the movie there. Oi. There's some peoples over here. Hey. Hina, are you visiting the dining hall? No, I was taking a break actually. I've been taking a break since we started. This is all a first for me. You know, I don't have the first clue what I should be doing. I know what you mean. And I don't know why, but being in the dining hall helps keeps me calm. So I know I shouldn't, but I just been kinda hanging around here. To tell the truth, I was doing the same thing last night when Sayaka was killed. A clock. Oh, I wonder if there's a time limit on the investigation. Well, it doesn't matter. Either way, I need to move as fast as I can. Fucking neon. One knife is gone. The bunch of vegetables all piled up. I don't see anything noteworthy about it. Marble meat, salted meats, now not thinking about food. This is one of Monokuma appears on. Okay, it's one of the knife is missing. There are all kinds of kitchen knives here, big to small, but it looks like one of them is missing. What is missing from the very beginning, or I better see if anyone else knows more about it. Kitchen knife set has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Oh no! Hey, so did you notice one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining hall?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, weird, huh? I thought it was kind of strange and knives just suddenly disappeared like that. Oh, so it wasn't missing from the beginning. But don't worry, I found it. It is in Sayaka at the moment. No, let's remember, we're all lined up nice and neat row. So when did you notice one of them has disappeared? Well, I went to go to get some tea from the kitchen last night and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back in the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives were gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah. In other words, you were right here in the dining hall when someone came and took it. Then you should be able to say for sure. You can tell everyone I didn't come to the dining hall last night, which proves I didn't take it. Always account has been added. And by the way, did you read the kid say that? Well, what? Of course not. I would never. Hina, do you really think a murderer?
I mean...
Well, she was killed in your room, right? So, I mean... You guys were supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her? On the other hand, two people becoming good friends, and then one killing the other. It's classic drama setup. So when you consider everything together, I honestly have no idea. You! Byakuya, can't tell me anything about cleaning duty. No,
Such ignorance.
You're like a child lost in the woods, you know that. A total waste of space. What do you mean? Taka's the one who was interested in organizing things like that. Oh, good point. Who the fuck is Taka?
Seems like...
Something wasn't right. The monk have said, "Can you your room?" Can think about nameplate. I'm looking for whoever is on cleaning duty. Cleaning duty? As a matter of fact, that's me. Why do you ask? It just so happens, Monokuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Without someone on cleaning duty, the school would be flooded with trash in no time. So I formally applied for the position. I was gonna start this morning, but after that what happened, I hadn't had a chance to get started. And since you're on cleaning duty, you can open a gate in front of the trash room.
Here we go.
Of course! It's my job to gather all the garbage and toss it in the trash room. And to do that, they gave me the key for the trash room gate. But we're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge.
very strange.
Wait, hold on. You need a key to get in the trash room. And only the person on cleaning duty has access to the key. What's the point going to all that trouble? Why don't you just leave the trash room open all the time, so we can all throw things out whenever we want? That does seem more convenient.
So in other words...
Actually... Anyone who kills a fellow student becomes blackened with graduate unless they're discovered.
So that's it.
That must be why. If anyone could go in and out of trash room whenever they wanted, they destroy evidence. Then destroying evidence would be easy. The thrill will disappear, things will become boring. But boring?
Hey, listen.
Anyway, more important than that.
Hey, you bastard.
Hey, fatty. Why do you want a cleaning duty gig anyway?
Oh,
I just decided to volunteer for something I knew no one else wanna do. What's the big deal?
You...
Lie, I know why you did it.
Is it, like...
You wanna dig through all the girls' trash looking for, poking around at it.
there's no way to think about this in a common sense kind of way.
What are you talking about? All my love is for 2D.
You know what I mean.
But they're kind of trash diggers like that. Maybe you'll get tired of 2D and then turn to...
Completely
I will never
unforgivable.
get tired of 2D. After spending a significant amount of time comparing 2D and 3D, I voluntarily chose 2D. The only thing 3D is good for is to shower love and affection on 2D. Oh, and PVC figures.
Give me a break.
How are you not totally embarrassed to say stuff like that? If you are so worried about Hifumi's questionable morality, there's a very easy solution. Whenever a guy has a cleaning duty, Sakura can accompany them, from picking up the trash to disposing of it. What?
What?
If you were as innocent as you claim, where's the harm in it? That's not how it's supposed to. Anyway, another topic. Hifumi, since you were on cleaning duty, I have a favor to ask. What? So now you suddenly want to join my party? Sorry, you haven't triggered that flag yet. I mean, you haven't helped me recover from a past trauma, or save a village, or beat off a boss. No, nothing like that. I was just hoping to get into the trash room and look around.
You got it.
Oh, okay. So easy. So Hifumi and I headed down to the trash room. You'd like me to open the gate, wouldn't you? You know, when I look at it, it makes me think. They said he killed his wife. He learned how to get by on the inside, but he never stopped dreaming. Get busy living, or get busy dying, he said. So him and Rita, they found themselves a way out. Whatever, please just hurry up. Okie dokie, leave it to me. If you will pull a key out of your pocket and use it to flip the switch next to the gate, and then...
Mr. Naegi!
However, Mr. Naegi,
Without a doubt.
surely you aren't planning to use the trash room to destroy evidence, are you? You fiend, you planned this all along. No, I just wanted to see if the actual killer had tried to destroy any evidence or not. But that actual killer is you, isn't it? You want to see if you left anything behind. Wait, maybe a parallel world. Whatever, just hurry up and keep looking. There's something on the ground in front of the incinerator. It looks like a burnt piece of something. A sleeve. A burnt piece, like a hunk of burning love. Anyway, it looks like a piece of cloth, and the shape is part of a sleeve from a button-up shirt. And now that I look at it, definitely blood on the cuff, which means this is all the left of some of the evidence that Killer destroyed. But there's a lot of people here with white button-up shirts. This isn't enough by itself to figure out who the killer is. Burnt shirt piece, has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. We have something here. There are shards of broken glass scattered around in front of the incinerator. It looks like it'd be used to be some kind of glass ball, just about big enough to fit in the palm of your hand.
Is this perhaps...
No, is that? Do you know what it is? They say if you collect all 7, a dragon will appear and grant you a single wish. Kidding aside, it's the kind of thing you might see on a big city street corner. Gaze into it and it will show you a glimpse of the future. Just like that Mina girl who was on the quest to find that one guy. Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, but who did this particular ball belong to? There's only one person it could be. They should all still be in the gym. I better go find out for sure. Oh, it's Shaggy. Shattered crucible has been added to the truth section of your handbook. This is the incinerator. It's way in the back part of the trash room. It's a good 30 feet from here to the gate. Ah, and it's on right now. Do you see the green and yellow buttons next to the mouth of the incinerator?
Yes, indeed.
It's pretty simple setup. You press the green button to get it going, and the yellow to turn it off. Sooner or later you'll be on cleaning duty, so make sure you learn this before you leave. Okay? Oh, someone turned on the incinerator? Very strange, I'm certain it was off last time I was down here.
Was it a fairy?
Perhaps it was the work of a fairy. Ifumi, do you realize what you just said? Oh, the fairy? No, you said the last time you were here, the incinerator was off. Ah, yes. About that, there can be no mistake. I've got one thing going for me. It's my memory.
I feel as if...
Just today, as soon as I was appointed, I came down to check the place out. It definitely wasn't undone. I haven't been back in the trash room since then. And since I'm the only one who has the key to open the gate,
Most suspicious.
it should be impossible for the incinerator to be on. And yet... So that means someone was able to switch on the incinerator without opening the gate. But how is that possible? Incinerator has been added. whole thing is quite strange indeed. When I was here last, the incinerator was off, and those glass shards and burnt clothes weren't.
Completely unforgivable.
What does it all mean, Mr. Naegi? Will you be confessing soon? Why me?
That's it.
Everyone
I'm
already
sure of
knows you
it.
did it. All the mysteries are being solved one by one. It sounds like he's living out one of his comic book fantasies. Oh my. The green button turns it on, the yellow turns it off. Or so it seems anyway. Do we have anything more? Oh, there's something there. It tried to hide from me. That's a huge trash can. Is that where they're supposed to put whatever trash we can burn? Well, whatever it's for, it doesn't look it's hiding in the clues. Nice. Hey, Mr. Naegi, you seem a little down. Huh, really? If you need help lifting your spirits, call on me anytime.
Come on.
I got all kinds of stuff that might help you cheer up. Indeed. Welcome back. We're supposed to go to see a movie. We've gone to the trash, we have gone there. Yeah. So, is it this way? Secret beauty? There's a clock telling time it is, but I can't be outside, so I know it's nice. Speaking of which, I wonder if there's a time limit on the investigation. Hello. To kill someone just to save your own life? And I've been living with someone like that? I think I might vomit. But is what Monokuma said really true? Did one of us really kill Sayaka? If the mastermind really was gonna get involved, they would just killed us on the day one. That's a good point. By the way, how's your investigation going? I already told you I don't like blood, so I don't plan on doing any investigation. But besides, I already know who did it.
This is very suspicious.
After all, where was Sayaka killed? In your room, right? What more proof do we need? We already know the truth. He really doesn't trust me at all. Bitch. No. Okay, there's no one in there. We can't go in there. There's nothing inside. Let's watch a movie. I should be able to use this to see what's on the DVD. The DVD that Sayaka threw in the garbage. I sat down in front of the screen and put the DVD in the player. And oh my god, it showed Beyblade first season. I pushed play and the screen was dark for a few seconds, but then an image slowly appeared. It looked like some kind of a concert. And standing on stage, front and center, was a face I recognized all too well. It was Yanko, I mean Sayaka. She was there, along with her friends she said had been important to her. She was positive, glowing there in front of the crowd, so full of life, compared to that not full of life in my bathroom with a knife in her. Such a contrast. Seeing that image made it even harder. Except that she was dead. My vision started to blur and darken, and then the voice I'd come to despise so much began to float out of the speakers.
Sayaka Mizono, the ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band. For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful. But then...
They weren't. Suddenly the screen went dark, and the next moment I saw something I could hardly believe. What the? Sayaka had disappeared from the stage, which was now in ruins. But what I noticed even more than that was the figures of the other girls who had all simply collapsed.
This ultra-successful team suddenly fell apart. None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight. For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to. So here's the billion-dollar question. What, oh what, could have caused the group to go to pieces?
Oh no! Look for the answer after gradation. Without warning, the video cut off. What the hell? That wasn't real, right? They're a super famous pop group, everyone knows who they are. Is he trying to say he was even able to get them? If that really did happen, everyone in the outside world must be going crazy. What kind of person takes things this far? Ark is still around. You want me to add more of the sound effects later? Okay. Now I don't want to with that attitude.
Listen to me!
Do you have a second, Makoto? I uncovered something most unusual. The door to everyone's dorm has a nameplate on it. Show whose room it's in, right?
You hear me?
Well, it just so happens. Wait, no. You might be the killer yourself. I can't tell you anything.
Got it!
Forget anything I said. Forget the beam! Sorry, just a little joke. Even I do jokes sometimes. Ha 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 ha. So finds and gonna fuck you up. A vending machine. I don't think it's here for the solid kind. We're gonna play some gacha. We go with one coin at a time for extra fun. We got the suitcase. We got something. Oh, armor. Oh, we got the... We got S-word. Oh. I should probably get going. I spent all my coins I ever had. I cried on the inside. Oh! It looks like on a mailbox, but nothing inside. I don't think it's gonna help us solve the puzzle. A surveillance camera and what's looking obvious with a gun attached to it. I better not get close. A surveillance camera and what can be attached to a gun. Okay, Dracula, what you got? So, do you have any clues or anything? What kind of clues? Let us just agree. We do not know who the culprit is and leave it at that. Whatever secrets I may have, I don't intend of revealing anything until the class trail. Okay then. Do you have any suggestion for where I can start looking?
Well,
Oh, so annoying. Must you fumble around fishing blindly for clues? Sigh. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to give you a little hint. Welcome back, Winnie Mew. The scene of the crime, naturally. I think the trash room is also worth looking into. The trash room? It is perfect place to destroy evidence. However, there's one little problem. Which is?
as for me,
That place is filthy. I would rather die than set foot in there. I'm all trusting of you to conduct a thorough investigation on my behalf. That's... Thank you. You're welcome. Rini, do you want me to add more sound effects also? In that case, what? What if it was Shaggy who did it, but he wrote Leon? Yonko, you okay? Again, I placed my hand on Yonko's lifeless body. I touched her, like they do in the movie stuff, but she really is dead. It wasn't anything else to say, she was gone. She doesn't even try. Hey Shihiro, I was hoping I could ask you something.
huh?
What is it? Before she died, Sayaka left a message. She wrote out the numbers 11037. Do you ever have any idea what those numbers might mean? Like, could they have been a code or something? Sorry, no. Chihiro slowly shook her head.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I just don't know. Okay, well, don't worry about it. Thanks for anyway for trying. Even she doesn't know. Or could she maybe know more than she's letting on? No, couldn't be. Okay, Shaggy. Hey, Hero, can I ask you something? No. I gotta get out of here. Gotta get out now. Ain't enough. Gotta break free. Hero, snap out of it. Gum. Huh. Makoto, what are you doing here? What? Hey, does this look familiar? Oh. That's my crystal ball. But it's all smashed. What the hell?
What the heck?
I only bought it because the guy said it was blessed. He said it was unbreakable. So why did it break?
What?
Was it actually just made of glass and not crystal? Did the guy totally dupe me? He say they belong to the pillars of history. Genghis Khan, George Washington, Napoleon. He said whatever controlled that crystal ball controlled the world. Was that seriously all this? Let's put that aside for now. So can you say without doubt that this belonged to you? Yeah, that's mine for sure. I probably forgot it in the laundry room last night. Someone must have come up and snatched it. You left it in the laundry room? That means anyone could have found it and taken it. Shattered crystal ball have been updated. Thanks, hero. That's all I wanted to know. Sure. Oh, by the way, I was afraid to ask, but how much did you pay for that thing? Everything I saved up for fortune telling for 2 full years, like $2. Came out to be like a million. Million? That's pretty cheap actually. I mean, consider it gives you the power to control the world. That's just too stupid. I can't even feel bad for him. Ding dong, bing bong. Sleepy time.
I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started, It's time for the long-awaited class trial!
Yippee! I'm gonna screw this up so bad.
Now then, allow me to appoint a proper location for the proceedings. Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon!
We're finally going through his red door. The red door on the first floor? That's where I should go. Now where I have to go. X. Oh! It will save is save because I don't have high hopes on me doing this. That's how my knees sound when I wake up. You're late, Makoto. We've been waiting for you. I bet you were afraid you'd be discovered. That's the murder you are.
Listen to me!
Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Save that for the class trial. There we can all reveal the details of Makoto's crime. So they really are convinced I did it, but I found the knife. She's holding it, or she's kinda holding it with like her rib cage, I guess. I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both were besties. But then, who is the killer? The one who murdered Sayaka. Is it really one of us?
Is everyone here? Okay then. Please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom.
Yippee!
Where all your fates will be decided.
Oh no!
I'll meet you all down there. I'll be waiting.
There's a camera. A surveillance camera. I can't waste time on this right now. You can and you will. I can't think about that Monday right now. I need to concentrate what's going to happen. Well done, this time has finally come. Are you ready? So the school basement has become the darkened stage. We're all here to bear witness to Miss Nager's final curtain call.
You know what I mean.
Well, I did my job. I'm counting on the rest of you from here on out. I believe it's him. Being so insistent. Even when you obviously killed her. Very impressive. Well, did you find anything that might actually prove your innocence?
What the heck?
I can't help but wonder what whoever killed Zach is feeling right now.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, in the end, I wasn't able to do anything. And you're looking around or anything. Is this really how Sayaka would want us to find out who killed her? Let's get started.
Hey.
There's no point standing around here. Settle your resolve and step into the future.
Impossible.
Damn, really gonna prove it this class trail thing, huh?
You know?
If you're gonna confess, I guess now's the time to do it. I'm telling you, I didn't do it.
What?
So whoever stuck us up here at the time and set up the goddamn curtain, huh?
Got it.
Relax, I haven't decided 100% that you're the culprit just yet. Maybe you're just obviously leaning that way. Okay, let's go. I guess I have no choice but to get on this elevator.
Well then.
Let us begin.
Yes, indeed.
Good idea.
Hey,
Are you scared? No, scared isn't quite right.
Makoto.
I said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the history surrounding this case yourself. If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth. I need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I didn't need someone else to tell me that. In Sayaka's honor, I swear I'll find out who the real killer is. As I raised my voice to try and give myself courage, they punched me. I turned, trembling with anticipation, toward the elevator. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Everyone else was already on the elevator when I finally stepped on. The doors closed and the elevator started to move. It went up and down, up. The steel box descended with heavy clanking sounds towards the school's basement. I wonder if this is how the death row inmates feels when its time finally comes.
Oh,
Rather than that, it's not more like a defiant waiting to receive his judgment. Obviously, to our shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school. Yo! You finally arrived! What do you think? Doesn't it feel like a real courtroom? It's like a Hollywood movie set, right?
Shit.
Not even close, it's total shit.
well now.
Okay, everyone find your assigned seats and sit down. Hurry up now, hurry up! We did what he said and found our seats. The seats were arranged in a giant circle. Holy crap, Sakura is big. And we are really small. What the fuck? It was set up so everyone could see everyone else. Which also meant it would be easy for anyone to transfer their attention and unease onto us, anyone else. The air seemed to grow heavy as we sat there. You are standing, you lying bastard. And so, the curtain of our first case opened. A deadly judgment. A deadly deception. A deadly betrayal? Unless... Hifumi really have some pants going there. Holy crap. A deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly fight. A deadly class trial. Do you want to save that, huh? Yeah. Oh, open handbook. What's that? This class trail that Monokuma mentioned. Truth bullets. The English I'm gonna check it. This one against 40 feet. Oh, I get it. Part of the handcuff. So, what happened is that Leon, because it says Leon, he tried. The reason there was this was there because he threw it to start the incinerator button, and then he threw this and missed somehow. He sucks. We can look at presents. Set skills. Increase damage to the opponent when a statement is destroyed. Affected during bullet time battles. Cost 3 SP. Okay, that's the only skill we have. I wonder if we had talked to Funko Pop, if we could have gotten something from her also. I guess. Yeah, we go for that. Trial, all these.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
Yay.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
Yippee!
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Of course!
Okay then. Everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick? What's going on with those pictures?
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier.
He is so kind and thoughtful. And y'all think Monokuma is bad.
Friendship penetrates?
Okay, I think we all should agree that Yamada did it.
Okay, but what about that other empty seat?
She's so much Dracula.
There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Bleh!
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people. Okay, that about does it for the preamble. Get ready to get started.
So they added a 16 seat just in case.
First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
It's about to begin the debate to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I found, anything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak up about everything. Because This isn't just about me. Everyone's lives is on the line. Your first non-stop debate is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Yes. As things progress during each class trail, you will engage in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, characters will speak one after another without pause. It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradiction buried within their statements. What that means is that you have to use your truth bullets and shoot them to refute what they say. Any relevant truth bullets you found during your investigation will be reloaded into the truth cylinder. Use the aim button. Use the mouse to aim. Then fire with your left mouse. Left is that, okay. Damn it, it's the narrator speaking. Pay close attention to each character's statements and use your truth bullets to blast the right ones. Note that if you run out of time, you will automatically fail, so please be careful. If you press the escape key during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun. Make your argument.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono!
Yeah, we know that part already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Something's off about what was just said. Because if Sayaka hadn't resisted all, there's no explanation for what happened to my room. For this first debate, we'd like to take a quick sidebar. If you're unable to spot and refute someone's lies or contradiction, the argument will repeat. Within a group of statements, some words appear as a different color. Did you happen to notice? They represent a potential hole in the person's statement. Oh, I was just starting to shoot. Possible weak spot. These weak spots reveal important, though not always inaccurate, sections of a person's statement. Where truth bullets are only effective against these weak spots. So when you see one of them come up, take aim and fire, but only if you're sure it's actually wrong. Also, you can fast forward an argument by holding down the control key. Well then, good luck and have fun.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono!
Yeah, we know that part already.
And the murder took place in Makoto.
In the bathroom. So it seems the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
No.
Objection! Break.
Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked.
She wasn't even in there. What the fuck?
With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
A struggle? Between who and who?
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom? She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then, she ran to the bathroom to try and hide. The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
Sorry.
Okay, so what's next?
Shut up, Shaggy.
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
We need to determine what was used to kill Sayaka. Make your argument. Kitchen knife set.
So what was used to kill her?
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach.
I've never seen a
Without
kitchen
doubt,
knife before.
That is the murder weapon.
So the killer used some random knife they had on him.
No, that's wrong.
Haha!
No. I do think it was a knife. But not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
We know awful lot about this. I think we did it.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach.
It looks like his hair is corn.
And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us?
Fuck you.
I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
Hold on a second.
Let's draw our conclusions after we presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not gonna change that conclusion.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
You really believe that?
I believe it, sir. What? She's right, there gotta be breakthrough somewhere just waiting for us to find it. Because I know damn well I'm not the killer. Unless... There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Absolutely. You can concentrate by holding down the blank steg key. It couldn't just say space, it said blank steg. T. While you are concentrating, time will slow down so you can pay closer attention to what everyone's saying. On top of that, it steadies your aim, making it easier to target potential weak spots. Concentrating like this consumes the focus gauge, and if the gauge empties, you can't concentrate. But the focus gauge will recover over time, so let your brain take a rest, no need to rush. Well then, good luck and have fun. How is account?
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon. But where does that get us?
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right? He did it in secret. When nobody...
No, that's wrong.
It's fun to slow up and...
Okay, wait. Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Next you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
Well, what if I have a witness? What do you think, Hina?
Huh?
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
Remember what I told you yesterday? Well, I need to get tea from the kitchen as the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea, I went back in the kitchen to wash my glass. And one of the knives were gone. So you say the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, he definitely wasn't there.
Damn it, Hina.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall, but I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Okay, then what about this? What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together, and lying to protect each other?
Am I the idiot swimmer girl?
Idiot swimmer girl?
Oh, she is. Oh, okay.
Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, But only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
But what if they did work together, and they just didn't know about the rule?
Good grief! Enough already! No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case!
No, Monokuma, don't be upsetty.
Oops! Did I say that out loud?
Oh.
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife. So I'm not the killer.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife?
Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
And she
No,
drank
no way.
tea.
I swear it wasn't
That's
me!
very sus.
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that? I can.
Ah.
That's right. Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me.
Right.
But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no. Because, well...
Just spit it out already.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over.
Sakura #1.
Which means we have airtight alibis.
You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations?
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms, but it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room, so I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem! A boy and a girl spending the night together? It's unwholesome!
But I'm a girl.
You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry!
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there?
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Oh, yeah, that's true! One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
It was Naegi. Damn it.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Well, because they're not here anymore.
Someone who's not here. Are you talking about?
Sayaka. She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
She took the knife and the murderer stole the knife and murdered her. Sayaka. Okay, so one person who took the knife from the kitchen was Monokuma.
I got it! Then, Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
I would really wanted to click Monokuma, but
That's the only possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen. As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
And the person who took the knife was the victim herself.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her and she was killed with it? In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
What?
See? He did do it after all!
damn it.
No, you're wrong.
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction? You possess a most terrifying talent.
Damn. If I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for the murder. Don't they understand? If they convict me, everyone's gonna die.
Hold on. It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say? Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Your first Hangman's Gambit is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Yes! As things advance further in the class trail, the Hangman's Gambit will eventually take place. The point of this is to reveal an important phrase related to the incident in question. You have to deduce the phrase from the letters flying around, and the letters already known. Complete the phrase by shooting down the flying letters in the right order. Use the mouse to aim and press the left mouse button to shoot the side letters. If you shoot down the wrong letter, you will suffer damage to your influence gauge. If this gauge reaches 0 or you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck and have fun! Something I should have been at the scene but wasn't. There must be a crucial point. If you can't figure out what that something is... Hangman's Gambit! Oh.
Now I understand.
I thought I had to spell hair.
That's right. There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Yes. And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
Dun dun dun.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there. That makes sense, does it not?
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Yes, very true, very true.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Wait,
But
and that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Then, Makoto isn't the culprit?
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Me too.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene?
It wasn't flushed.
Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
Damn it, Kyoko. The killer struggled to get in the bathroom, and the evidence that proves it is the object the killer broke. The kitchen knife. Of course, it has been broken.
I got it! Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Yay!
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken.
Oh no.
See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Oh yeah, true. But what does it mean?
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob.
Oh no.
This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
You still don't see? Okay then. Let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
Kyoko said it was a bewildering act. I almost didn't notice it at first, but that's the key point here. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to learn more? Oh, there's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to learn more? Yes. From here on out, the number of weak points will start going up. But no matter how many weak points, there's simply only one lie or contradiction in the debate. But I'm going to try to say it. Not all weak points you see are necessarily false. Use the truth bullets on the wrong one, and not only will you fail and refute what they say, but you also lower your trust with anyone. And your influence gauge will take damage. Now this is important, because if your influence gauge reaches 0, you will fail. You have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak points are actually lies or contradictions. Well then, good luck and have fun. Bathroom door frame.
The incident took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main room. She then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door, because Sayaka had locked it.
No, that's wrong.
We can't lock the door.
The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with walking bathrooms, right?
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yup, true as true can be.
See, Monokuma is on our side.
But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door... That's not lucky at all!
You bastard.
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place? Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
The plate changing. The killer was convinced the bathroom door was locked, so they didn't know that the door couldn't actually be locked. In other words, an important detail about the scene of the crime they didn't know.
I got it! The killer must not have realized that it was my room.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable!
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Say what?
Say what?
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms, which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
Ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
It's cringe.
Definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
That is a definite possibility.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Okay, then who did do it?
I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
Okay.
But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
I think I know who did it.
Well then, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules.
No.
Majority rules? You really think that's a good idea?
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Monokuma.
Oh, you...
You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so, well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
I don't know.
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Then, maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative! If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Miss Maizono just let him in.
No, that can't be it either.
Oh, trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place. Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
Because she asked me to do something in particular because how frightened she was. That's the right answer here. There's no way I can let anyone in because... Oh crap! Which one can it be? Is it? No. There's one getting close.
I got it!
We must be switching rooms,
Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
Ooh. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even I'm sure it's you. I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Bitch.
Huh? Well, what the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
There's something I want to talk. There's something I want to talk to you about. Just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil. And these are the words that appeared.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows. When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words.
Yay!
When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room. Huh? Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
No, butthead.
No, I didn't. But
Of course you didn't, because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
Then the note, Sayaka wrote it.
But why? Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
But can we be sure anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Huh? What makes you say that?
Would you like to hear what I have to say?
No.
Very well then.
Damn
Pay
it.
attention.
Dorm nameplates.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct? But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
Oh fuck. Your meaningless words tire me. Please stop wasting my time. I need to consider this carefully one more time. There must be a contradiction in there, damn it.
Sayaka and Makoto switched, but in the note, it specifically says, my room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in. So in other words, even if someone did read the
Damn
note
it.
and did what it said, they would not have any connection to what happened.
It certainly would seem that way.
The killer went to my room instead of Sayaka's, and the reason for that was it has to be something to switch between my room.
Sayaka and Makoto switched room, but in the note, that it specifically I see. Then they would have gone exactly
The room that Makoto was staying in. So in other words, even if someone did read the note and did what it said, they would not have any connection to...
Okay,
certainly would seem
okay.
that way.
Ah,
Sayaka and Makoto switched, but in the note, it specifically I see. Then they would have gone to Sayaka's
exactly. The room.
No, that's wrong.
I understand how it works.
The nameplates on my and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
They got switched?
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Oh no.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem.
Oh no.
And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
No.
Right?
Okay, then who did it?
The only person who could have switched the normal. The only one person who could have switched the nameplates. The only other person who knew we had switched rooms. The kid has been on to switch nameplates. Well, damn it, it was Sayaka. I'm sorry to press you bad, but they had no idea you were actually in your room, right? Actually, yeah, you were. Damn it!
I got it! Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
You can also infer as much from her note.
There's something I want to talk to you about, just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was probably
This is intense.
whoever she invited over came in and attacked her. We figured it out! We know who did it! Whoever she invited over is the culprit!
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot!
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
The reason I know Sayaka's wrist was broken with the fake sword is because when you look at her wrist, there's no doubt.
I got it! All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear. Right there where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery there. See?
Is that gold?
She was made of gold all along.
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword. You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you. And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword, right there on her wrist!
I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
All right, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
What happened in my room and what led to Sayaka's death? That's what we need to make clear. There's a bit more to learn about There's a bit more to learn to non-stop debates. Would you like to know more? Yes. Are you getting used to these non-stop debates? Starting with the next debate, I start loading multiple truth bullets into your truth cylinder. But you, just like with the weak ones, only one of those bullets can actually refute the proper statement. In other words, from here on out, you have to combine the right truth bullets with the right weak points to refute each statement. If you come up with the wrong combination, you take damage to your influence gauge. You can press the Q to rotate the cylinder and choose which bullets to fire. Press and release the Q to cycle through each bullet. Or you can use the mouse wheel. By the way, if logic difficulty is set to kind, fewer bullets will be loaded in the cylinder. For our purpose this time, logic difficulty will be set to mean. Well then, good luck and have fun. Replica sword, kitchen knife, replica sword, sheets.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
And that's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist.
So she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened.
If the person with the sword really did attack first, there's no explanation on how certain part of the sword was damaged.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
No, that's wrong.
A sword-based sneak attack.
Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Huh? Why not?
Because the sword's sheath had been scratched. See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
I think I get it. So here's how it all played out. The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening. So she grabbed the sword to defend herself, but then the culprit took that from her too. Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
Her hand. The part of her body that shows she's never used the sword. If you want to use a sword, which part of your body would have touched it? Her palms.
I got it! You're talking about her palms, right? The palms of her hands were perfectly clean, so I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by looking at her palms?
Damn it, we talked about the gold.
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
Priorities.
Sorry, but I don't think so.
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
Look at how small her hands are.
No, that's not it at all.
What the? There's no way Sayaka watched the gold coating of her hands because there's certain regulation that talks about what happens in bathroom next time water was off.
I got it! According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime.
Da, 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 da.
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower here
Ew.
Oh my.
You're no different. You smell like a big fat ugly donkey.
Oh.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
An insult, obviously.
Oh.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means The killer is the only one who used the sword. But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheet with the kitchen knife was...
The one that damaged the sheet with kitchen knife. That's what Sayaka.
I got it! Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
But we already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Then the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka?
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own.
Da-da-da. What?
She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation...
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct? Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility, is it not?
Damn.
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
From behind? What?
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying. And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto. But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior. I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Damn it!
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
Holy shit!
But in the end, her plan backfired. She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn.
Yay!
That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she'd planned to murder.
Just hold on! That can't be true! Because...
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument. You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it. Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
You tell them, Monokuma. Imagine Monokuma in Dead by Daylight.
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
Damn it, now I want it.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery.
Why do I have to do
If you can't
things?
uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
No pressure, I guess. Is it really all over? Obviously, I'm committed to find out who killed her, but what can I do? I mean, as far as clues go, there's nothing left. Make your argument. Dying massage.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
No, that's wrong!
She had a dying massage. Break.
There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Dining? Wait, what did you say?
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember? 11037.
It says
Written
Leo.
in her own blood. There must be a clue about the killer hidden in there.
Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask, Can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
There's no question that Sabaka wrote the message. I can prove it.
I got it!
Her fingy.
Her left index finger had blood on it. That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still, what the heck do those numbers mean? 11037?
Hey, Chihiro. You're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and shit.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
Huh? What? What?
No, it's just... look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 1-1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
It's Santa, Noel.
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was 1-1, but... Looking at it now, you can also read it as an N.
Whoa, you might have finally just said something worth a shit.
Ah!
Our little gray cells are really getting excited now.
But even if that really is an N037, doesn't make any more sense than before.
Unless... Damn it, it's no use. I just don't know.
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
Oh, rotate it. I think maybe I see something.
Oh my god. Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
Huh? You just shot past the clue part and right onto who did it.
So, whose name did she write?
Sayaka's dying message reveals her killer's name. If you turn the message 180 degrees, it becomes crystal clear. Can we switch monochroma? No.
Here's my answer. The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees.
Yeah, it's mystery.
If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N. L-E-O-N, or more accurately, Leon.
What?
What?
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence. It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
No, it's not random at all. She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped.
Oh no.
Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
Okay, be right back. 5 minutes.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me. I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh?
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
The evidence Leon tried to get rid of. Is it some kind of funny ground in the incinerator?
I got it! You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right? Leon.
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
Chihiro did it.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine. With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Yeah, I think so.
I think so. The burnt remains of the bottom of the shirt, which the killer wasn't able to get rid of. There's something about it we need to pay attention to in order to find its responsible. When it was supposed to be... How?
I got it! If we look closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say.
Cheer up.
You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right? And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. You need the key to get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty. So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
Interesting.
No, that's wrong. There was another way to use the incinerator using being on cleaning duty. And that's exactly the proof that Leon is the real killer. He likes to play with balls. Shattered crystal ball.
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to...
No, that's wrong.
You bastard.
Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Yes, you could. If you used this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball.
But how would you use it?
The killer had to divine with it.
I got it! The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Someone threw a gap in the gate?
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
Someone turned the incinerator on. Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here. Perhaps it was work of a fairy.
Hifumi had the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they'd gotten the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right? The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small. Could someone really do that?
That's right. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Really?
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is...
Updog. It wouldn't be much sense to challenge for all killer because he's the ultimate fanfic creator.
I got it! Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
You can't be serious. I'm not the killer! These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you!
You still won't admit it? Okay then. Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear.
Oj då.
And with that, we can end this.
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean, end this?
Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered, and the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened.
The closing argument. The closing argument is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Yes. Every case has a last element to bring the class trail to an end. This is the closing argument. In this phase, you give a complete summary of the case. You have to reproduce a flow of events for the case in the form of a comic book. However, you notice that in the comic there are a number of pieces missing. It's up to you to complete the comic, using the provided truth panels. Also, if you take aim and missing a section and press the left mouse button. Also, if you take aim at a missing section and press the left mouse button, holy cow, you get a hint that might lead to a breakthrough. Well then, good luck and have fun. Climax. Wait, what? Wait, that's wrong. Oh, there is more! Okay. Oh.
Here's
I
exactly what
think
happened.
so, that is.
I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning. Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that
Oh, I hope I
person
did
there
right.
intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier.
No, I didn't lay out my reasoning right. I need to rearrange the events of the case. What? No, this is a fake. There is fake ones.
The killer is you! But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for.
Damn it.
They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist.
What? How? Because that's it. Oh.
Here's exactly
Okay, I
what
see
happened.
how it works.
During the struggle, a strike from the sword. And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom.
Where she took a bath.
The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing. So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife, and stabbed Sayaka. But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength was gone.
Oh.
With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood.
Oh.
Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hiro's crystal ball, which he'd left in the laundry room. The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw.
Yay.
But the killer had the confidence to take a shot. And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star. The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life. Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But there was one thing they missed.
Oh no.
Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence.
Hiya.
Isn't that right, Leon?
Damn it, Leon.
It would appear that Hiro simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt, and that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
Yay.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object? Hell yes, I object! Of course I do! I object! I object! I object! I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories! You need evidence! Where's the evidence? Without evidence, it's all bullshit! It's bullshit and I refuse to acknowledge it!
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it. Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence?
I am? Shit. I have the evidence. Your first bullet time battle is about to begin. Your first bullet time battle is about to begin. Would you like to know more? Yes. Sometimes during a class trail, your opponent simply won't want to hear what you have to say. When this happens, you will engage them in a head-to-head battle. We like to refer to this as the bullet time battle, aka battle. During the BTB, you want to destroy your opponent's statements in time with the rhythm. Match your button presses with each tempo as they move across the screen and reach the center. Press the right mouse to lock onto an opponent's statement. Destroy the statement you locked into with the left mouse as the tempo marker reaches the center. Use this method to deal damage to your opponent. If you can't pull it off, you'll be the one in pain. Oh, this sounds easy. Do this consecutively and you start a combo. Keep this going, you initiate a tempo pop. On the flip side, if you're missing, you'll get a tempo down. When the tempo changes, so does the timing for each hit. So watch out for that. Deal enough damage to your opponent, and their weak spot statement will appear. At this point, you can press left mouse button to shoot it down with a truth bullet, like any other statement. If you shoot this statement fast enough and you become out victorious, but just like before, if your influence gauge is 0 or you run out of time, you fail. Well done, good luck and have fun. What the hell, that was so much!
The killer removed the screws from the doorknob. They didn't use anything from your room to do it. Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
They used something that of their own to remove their screws. Could it have been...
I refuse to acknowledge you! You're stupid! Stupid, stupid, stupid! Stupid, 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 stupid!
I have to show indisputable evidence that Leon's a killer. I need to figure out that.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! It wasn't me! Stupid! You lie! Stop talking! Shut up! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! You lie! Shut up! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! It wasn't me! Where's your proof?
This should prove it.
I don't know if I did correctly. I was just pressing buttons.
The screws on the bathroom doorknob were removed. I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove them.
I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
And that must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Stupid, 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 stupid!
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid, stupid, stupid! Huh?
Oh.
And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me say this right now.
Up dog.
I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Stupid. Stupid.
Oh.
So, you have no rebuttal?
Then it would seem we are finished here.
Hey. We got 76 medals?
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes? You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection. Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right? Okay, then let's get excited!
Yay!
Who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Oh.
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Haha! He has a little tuxedo. Oh? Looks like he got it right on the money. The Blackened in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, was none other than Leon Kawata.
Huh? Hey, hold on.
Leon, did you really kill Sayaka?
But...
I don't believe it.
You son of a bitch!
Son of a bitch, what the hell is wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice.
It was kill or be killed.
So, that's why...
I killed her first.
None of you are any different!
One wrong step and you'll be the one standing here. It was complete chance that I went up like this.
I was just... unlucky. That's all. Hey! Come on!
You expect me to just accept my death? Everything's become clear. The decision we made was right after all. But when I think about that, honestly, I'd be better off if we've been wrong. Because if we came up with really is the truth, then that truth is that Sayaka was trying to frame me. But even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. After all, the mastermind. It's all because of that video. Even I couldn't handle what I saw in there. If I was her, and the video actually had something to do with me, I can't even imagine. Now that we're trapped here with no way out, it's probably waiting for me.
Why?
I can't afford to be stuck in here. The one thing that's more important to her than anything else, her dreams, her friends. To see something like that happen to them, and Sayaka.
I
did whatever it took to reach the dream. I mean it, even some things that weren't so pleasant. That's why Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her, that's why she betrayed me. So, when she said,
no matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
she was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me, and is that why she talked to me in the first place? I guess I will never know, because there's nothing I can do to ask her for what she was thinking. Once you're dead, that's that. Boy howdy! The entertainment industry must sure be terrifying, huh? I mean, try to kill someone just because of those relationships.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
She seems so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside, she descended into pure madness. What did you say?
Phew.
I understand, I really do, yep. You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse. Stop screwing with us. It's all your fault. Sayaka being forced to do something like that. All of it. Everything. It's all your fault. Suddenly in a frenzy, I lunged at Monokuma, but...
That's enough.
As angry as I was, Kyoko latched onto my arm without hesitation. Her grip was like Iron, strong enough I was sure it would leave a bruise.
Calm down.
If you really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now. Damn it!
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Ah, that was a close one! I thought you were sure you were gonna give me a good walloping. You spared a violent punishment, you did!
Yes, indeed!
Now then, since you magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the class trail, the blackened Leon Kuwata will receive his punishment.
Punishment? You mean execution? Wait a second!
Womp womp. I didn't have a choice, I had to kill her.
Yeah, that's it.
I was protecting myself in the heat of the moment. It was self-defense.
Is that okay?
How exactly was it self-defense? When you forced your way into the bathroom, did you or did you not use your very own toolkit? After she shut herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back to your own room. Then you come back, all the way back, looking to the bathroom and killed her. Am I wrong?
Do you understand?
You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing, but you chose not to. Bad. It is because you had uncontrollable intent to commit murder.
So, that's why...
No, that's not... Stop it. I had enough of this.
Oh.
Oh, are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone. Were you not? He killed your precious Sayaka. Do you understand? I am actually accidentally giving her like a Finnish accent for some reason. I forgot the vampire it up. I can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course, I didn't plan on blaming Sayaka either. Because of the one to blame is him! Oh, fuck, it was wrong. Because the one to blame is him. So what? If it weren't for you, this never would have happened to Sayaka or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who put us in this situation, the mastermind.
Unbelievable.
Uh-oh! Did you awaken your sense of justice?
Hey,
Well, it just so happened that there's nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that perpetrate war all over the world. Is that the kind of justice that awakened within you? Just shut up. Okay, well, anyway, more importantly, let's hurry up to get to what everyone's been waiting for, the punishment.
I'm begging you, please, don't do this.
Hey, come on now.
No more begging, no more excuses. You must pay for the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it.
Stop, please.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
For Leon Kuwata, the ultimate baseball star.
No.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
Yippee!
No!
Tyst. Bonk. Leon has been found guilty. Time for punishment. That looks so weird. Whee! Oh. We're standing by. Hello. Huh. It's really accurate. Go, Monokuma, go! Oh. Even Monokuma looked surprised. What we saw. That was the true face of despair. I mean, I can't call it that. What else would you call it?
Extreme!
Woohoo! Extreme! Man, my adrenaline's pumping right out of control. Wow, wow. What's going on?
I
can't take it. Damn it! I can't take this anymore. Do we really have to keep doing this? I just can't take it.
Well?
Well, hey, if you don't like it, all you got to do is swear to cut off all ties with the outside world and accept living here forever. But that's only if every single one of you can get on board with that.
Damn you!
Man, fuck you. What the fuck are you doing all this shit for us?
What the heck?
Evil? And make it sound like I'm in some dark, awful secret society type of guy.
Say what?
Or in this case, a dark, awful secret society type of bear.
Well...
So why are you putting on outstanding young students like me through such a grueling ordeal?
Hey,
It seems like you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. That's like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible. Hey, I don't think you're saying and what I'm saying quite fit together. You piece of shit, you'll know we're putting upon your ass to the ground. You must really hate me to get so angry, huh? But if you do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. What happened because more than one of you decided you wanted to get out, right? No matter how many times passes, you can't cut free of your regret from the outside world. You're to blame. Of course you got to cut free. That's why being trapped in this insane place. You're trapped, are you? Well, I'm sure once you learn all the mysteries of this school, your thinking will change for sure. You'll think, boy, isn't this so wonderful how we all get to live here forever?
What does this mean?
What are you trying to say?
Hey.
I feel like there's some deeper meaning hidden here, just like before.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Anyway, let's get to the Blackened's punishment. That's what everyone is waiting for after all.
Hey.
When you said everyone, who exactly are you referring to? Sorry, I said everything I got to say. I need some time. I need to save some of the fun for later. Meow. And just like that, he was gone. He left us there, overwhelmed by nightmare turned reality. I should probably... That took like 2 hours, that trial thing. Shouldn't have gotten a bit of a break in the middle there. Even after that he was gone, we stood there forever, unable to move. Actually, no, it wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone. No one even tried to speak. Their faces were stone, their voices dead, but it was in the moment.
Just a second.
Makoto, can I talk for you for a second? Okay, butthead. She moved in close and whispered into my ear.
Makoto.
Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about. It's about Sayaka, isn't it? I'm surprised you figured out.
Listen.
I told you before the class trip started, you had to figure out the mystery of the case yourself. You wanted me to realize that Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? The thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool, becoming such an easy target like that.
It's true.
Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact you can never change. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision, that's why. As she lay dying, she was thinking of you. She was thinking of me? You can't say something like that. I mean, there's no other way you can know that. Only Sayaka would know for sure, and we can't ask her now.
However...
Even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? Her final thought was she could protect you. But...
So...
the fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave a dying message proves it. If she didn't care for what happened to you, she never would have left that message. Well, maybe he just wanted to get back at the person who killed her.
Certainly.
That's certainly one possibility. But I don't think that was what this was.
Anyway...
She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you. Which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure.
Right.
It's almost ironic when you think about it. Why are you telling me all this? Because you're kind of a person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the deaths of your friends Sayaka and Leon and keep moving forward. What about Funko? Fuck her, I guess.
Correct.
Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free of such a desperate situation. Move past their deaths? I could never do that. No, I'm going to carry them with me the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka, I carry them forever. I forgot Funko existed, but fuck, screw her, I guess. I carry their memories with me wherever I go. So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations of you. As she said that, she revealed the smallest smile.
Hey.
By the way, I have to admit I'm curious. How do you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka? Oh well. I'm a psychic.
What?
Huh? Her head looks so much like a butt. Kidding. I had pretty good intuition. Chapter 1 to survive. The end. Oh. To be contended. You received a despair bat. Yay! Would you like to save us? I think this is a pretty good spot to end on. We got lots done. Like holy crap, we got so much done. Like woof. So I'm having a blast so far with the game. I hope people in chat, you guys also have it. We will continue this on next Sunday. Next Sunday. And we do it on Sunday. Then on the weekdays we will continue with the Sega games. That's also going pretty good. So yeah. Thanks everyone who was watching. I hope you enjoyed some Danganronpa. And I hope I see you next week. Have a good rest of your weekend. And bye everyone. Wah.